Hey guys, Dan Hood, Big DH 2000 here. A little while back, a buddy contacted me about getting a custom built. Um, he said, I've been saving up for a while and I want to get one, a really nice one. He said, I really like Through the Fort and I also like the Mule by Toddy. He said, I haven't decided which one I want. I said, well, did you know that Toddy, Mark Todd, actually drew up Through the Fork Mule that very few people have ever used? And he said, really? And I said, yeah. I said, I think with this one, I will have built four total, I think. One in HDPE and two in wood, and then this custom I'm about to show you. And then I think I've seen two other people build one for themselves. I've never seen Toddy build one because for those who don't know, he's a tube shooter and he's an OTT, an over the top shooter. So he just drew this up because there were so many requests for it. Anyway, my buddy also said, Dan, I really like greens. Um, so let me know what you can do. So anyway, here it is. All the resin I poured myself. Okay. Two things you can see. Whenever I do Through the Forks, the only place I put band grooves is on top of the fork and on the bottom of the fork to keep it from popping off, because those are usually pretty small places. Everywhere else, I'll leave it as is. You don't really need them. You just need them there on Through the Forks of this nature. Okay? For those who want to know about the resin, it's Alumilite, um, Caster's Choice, um, what do they call them? Powders. Okay? And I've got copper in there, I believe, and I've got emerald green. The emerald green and the copper together makes a lot darker green. Um, the emerald green is actually quite bright, almost like my shirt, but with it mixed with the copper, it goes really nice and dark. Um, the other thing that's in here, which you will see in the pictures if you go to my Facebook page, I also put some Lit by Stewart in it. Um, Means it glows in the dark. And let me tell you, I'm still learning how to use that glow in the dark powder. So I actually went a bit heavy. So this thing just glows like a Christmas tree at night. And it's green as well. Kind of looks like the swamp monster at night. Anyway, I hope my buddy enjoys it and appreciates it. And some of you are probably wondering, you've seen on the bottom, you can see I don't polish the grooves, never have. Well, let me take that back. I tried once and it kept popping out of the grooves because the grooves were too smooth and too fine and too polished. So now what I do is, after I finish the whole slingshot and do everything, I take my chainsaw files, I've got a set of them, and I take the one that fits whatever groove I put in. I just lightly rub it about 4 or 5 times just to get the roughness factor back in there, so that when you wrap your bands around them, they stay put. Okay? Um, and nowadays, with that amber tape stuff, oh my gosh, that's so much better than anything we ever had in the past. It almost makes it so that you don't need much of anything else either. But anyway, I hope my buddy likes this. Took a while for me to get everything right and get it the way I wanted it. And now, here it is. I've talked long enough. You guys have a good day.